what current research is showing is that when relationships between students and staff are high and positive, then outcomes for students are also high and positive.
It is important. If the staff aren't happy, it's going to affect the students. It's very important that we as a staff, we can relate to each other both here in the staff room or out in the playground. If kids can go out and see us talking to one another and relating with each other, having good times, sharing a laugh, having a joke, I think it builds a lot of positive relationship with the kids, and then those students can basically come up to us. I think they feel a lot more comfortable being able to come and speak to us. Once they get here, they realise, the staff want to be here, they want to teach us, they want to make a positive impact on our life, and I think that's important when we talk about building positive relationships within the school.
Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, thanks.
The early careers teachers consists of roughly 10 teachers. Some of them are in their second or third year of teaching. Not all of them are beginning teachers. Some of them have come from other careers. It's important for them to feel very supported from the beginning. Gone are the days when you just came in and survived in a classroom. It's now a full induction process, and we usually look at a 3-year program of support for those early career teachers. It's a fairly intense program that they do. They meet casually each week at the coffee shop to talk over some issues and debrief. They meet formally every fortnight to work on issues of school organisation or protocols, and we have a full professional development meeting with them every 3 or 4 weeks.
Staff Matters is really important because, staff are very giving in education. They give so much over to the students and other people around themselves, and if we, keep giving and we don't take anything back, we actually burn out. So it's important that we actually, take that time out. We know that we all need to build that leadership amongst all of us. It's not just, I can do it all, because I can't do it all, and that's not what mental health and wellbeing is all about, because it's about that interpersonal factor and building the organisational context. In relation to staff wellbeing, when they come to the workshops, you can just see, having lunch with them, and their morale increases. They actually want to take this stuff back to the school because they can see how much of a difference it's made for them on 2 days. So then obviously if they've looked after their own mental health and wellbeing, they can go back and feel competent and being able to take that back to the other stuff within the school, and then from there's the flow-on effect to the students, and obviously linking and improving their learning outcomes, because really that's what education's about. The staff's there to try and improve the learning outcomes for the students. However, we can't forget that the staff need to look after their own mental health and wellbeing. We know that, if you've got a happy and healthy staff, that the young people in your classrooms or in your schools are going to be a lot better off than if the staff are not well. Staff Matters was originally a web-based resource for mental health and wellbeing for teachers. However, we've evolved that process, and now Staff Matters is actually a 2-day workshop in our states and territories across Australia to involve staff wellbeing, because staff wellbeing is obviously important for student wellbeing. But what we're finding is these workshops are really successful, and because they create a space for staff to actually take the time to reflect and really just gauge where they are in relation to their mental health and wellbeing. There's a variety of things that we do. We have the problem-solving processes. We think about our thinking. We think about how we build the systems and structures and processes within the school, building those relationships, thinking about allocating resources, because what we know is that the resources need to be there to support staff wellbeing, because then that's actually, showing staff that they are important. It's not just about the students, it's actually showing the staff are important. So there's a variety of things that we talk about, and we empower the staff to go back and build that whole school approach back in their own context, which I think is really important.
I think Staff Matters has been a really exciting thing that we undertook in the school. I think definitely our Staff Matters program emanated from a belief that I have that staff needed support at all different stages of their professional cycle. And to that point, with Staff Matters and the professional training, we've actually developed a staff welfare policy and system. So over the 3 years, I think that's been significant. We did a lot of backwards mapping with that. It's a well-developed curriculum approach. So we looked at what we had and mapped back from there as to how we could cater for their needs. So yeah, we were quite thrilled with Staff Matters, and I think it's probably the best professional development I've ever been to, and it really makes you stop, think and prepare an action plan, and I think that was what was so significant for myself, head teacher welfare and the principal. We're now to the stage where we're starting to send other people.
Just recently we've completed a development activity with all staff in identifying and working through initiatives that they have identified. One that comes through quite strongly is feeling valued and feeling that they're part of the communication and decision-making structure within school, not isolated. So dealing with this feeling of isolation and dealing with this feeling that they're undervalued is one of the things that we've been working on through our training development programs quite consistently over the last year and a half. So asking staff, identifying appropriate professional development programs so that they feel that these things are being done, involving staff in the decision making has been key to the MindMatters initiative. When we spoke to our support staff, the staff that support teaching and learning within our school, they've identified that an area that they felt needed assistance was the awareness raising and support and fundraising for battling breast cancer. Once a year now, we've done this for several years, our staff have organised a fundraising event, a morning tea, where all staff donate money. The support staff have gathered and produced a whole lot of resources, quilts, gift baskets, and these will be raffled off today. We extend this morning tea so that all staff can have the opportunity to participate in it, and probably it's the largest social event where we can guarantee that all of the staff pretty much will come to this event and spend at least 30 minutes sharing and caring together on a common theme. The support staff feel that the rest of the staff value what they're doing. They work hard to try and come up with a positive outcome, and it's just a wonderful day with a great outcome for all.